はい。English willはい。जग उजियारा छाए, मन का अंधेरा जाए, किरणों की रानी गाए, जागो है मेरे मन मोहन प्यारे, जागो मोहन प्यारे, जागो जागो मोहन प्यारे, जागो जागो मोहन प्यारे, जागो नवयुग चूमे नैन तिहारे, जागो जागो मोहन कभी पास बैठो किसी फूल के पास, सुनो जब महकता है बहुत कुछ ये कहता है। ओ कभी छोटे छोटे शबनम के कतरे, कभी छोटे छोटे शबनम के कतरे, देखे तो होंगे सुबह और सवेरे ये नन्ही सी आँखें जागी है शब भर, ये नन्ही सी आँखें जागी है शब भर। बहुत कुछ है दिल में बस इतना है लब पर, जहाँ पे सवेरा हो बसेरा वही है, जहाँ पे सवेरा हो बसेरा वही है। न मिटने न गारा, न सोना न सजना, न मिटने न गारा, न सोना सजाना, जहाँ प्यार देखो वही घर बनाना, जहाँ प्यार देखो वही घर बनाना। ये दिल की इमारत बनती है दिल से, ये दिल की इमारत बनती है दिल से। दिनों तो छूके उम्मीदों से मिलके, जहाँ पे सवेरा हो बसेरा वही है, जहाँ पे सवेरा हो बसेरा वही है, जहाँ पे सवेरा हो बसेरा वही है। ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्।
To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Namaste and a very good morning to everyone present here. Today is 23rd of August, Wednesday, અને ગુજરાતી તિથિ પ્રમાણે આજે શ્રાવણ સુદ સાતમ છે. Sometimes all it takes is one prayer to change everything. On this note, please rise for the morning prayers.
सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. सारे ग प ध ग ध प प ग रे ग प ध सा ध प ग रे सा रे ग प ध ग प ध सा ध प ग रे सा रे ध रे सा. ज्योति कलश जलेगी ज्योति कलश जलेगी ज्योति कलश जलेगी ज्योति कलश जलेगी. गुलाबी लाल सुनहरे रंग दर बादल से
embracing our individuality is essential for personal happiness. One should discover their own identity, break barriers, and resist the pressure to blend into the world's ideals. Conforming to the world's expectations will make a person more successful and respected, but it won't lead to happiness. I'd like to invite Julie and Hansi to express their thoughts and speak the self-composed piece written by Julie.
Sometimes I wake up and I wonder, is it all right to be me? Loud, awkward, weird, clumsy, eccentric, and sometimes incapable. This girl with so many idealistic, unrealistic thoughts, weird hair and a sense of style that may or may not be cool. How do I embrace the me that I find to be pretty awesome without seeming proud, seeming aloof, or most of all, seeming different, weird, an oddity?
And if I were you, then who would be me? Who would fill in this void that I hold, this parking space that is my existence? Would someone slip right in and be me? This odd little girl with her lopsided smile who didn't listen when she was told to smile a little less. This brave girl who didn't try to fit into a clear-cut little square, not meant to let her be herself.
I'm saying you shouldn't compress yourself into a cellophane box looking out at the good heavens. You should put together your own identity by taking in the best out of the world around you. Break all the walls and punch back whenever the people in your life try to tell you who you should be. Change the way they think about you if you want to by choking them with your individuality. They'll always tell you what is hip and cool and in trend. They'll always be mad that you didn't look exactly the way they wanted you to. They'll always feed off your insecurities, your attempts to achieve the ideal life behind the white picket fence that they sold to you.
But you won't be happy. I wouldn't be happy if I had to leave the stage in the middle of my opus, my concert, my aria, my crowning. If I leave behind that girl who was obsessed with her books and her cats and was told that she was way too indecisive. If I leave behind my world, my creativity, my laughter, and the weird things that make me special to fit into that cellophane box. Because what is my life if it's not the same as everybody else's? What is the point in diversity if everyone is striving to be the very same?
It's terrifying and exhilarating to imagine how lovely and how lively the world would be if the young chose to live vivaciously and not vicariously through others who have already reached their potentials. If we weren't bound by classism and gender roles and all those other ugly things. If little girls weren't afraid to embrace their quirks and their awkwardness and to smile a little too wide and to scream in crowds. If success didn't matter and children could just lie in a field reveling in their you-ness.
If we could just give in to our quirks and blossom into little wild flowers of brilliance and color instead of having to choose between different superficial cellophane boxes. If we could embrace every aspect of our personality and be happy. If I could just be me and be happy.
If I could just be me and I could be happy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Reciters.
हर कोई किसी न किसी तरह से निम्न महसूस करता है क्योंकि हम ये नहीं समझते कि सभी अपने आप में अनोखे होते हैं। दूसरों के जैसा बनना आसान है परंतु यह आगे जाकर संतुष्टि नहीं देता। इस विचार को स्पष्ट करने मैं प्रिया कक्कड़ को आमंत्रित करती हूँ।
जब तुम छोटे बच्चे थे बड़ी शरारत करते थे, मम्मी का मेकअप लगाना पसंद करते थे और पापा की शर्ट पहन खुद से बातें करते थे, मगर तुम अपनी मनपसंद चीज़ें करने से अब क्यों हिचकिचाते हो? लोग क्या कहेंगे ये सोचकर क्यों डर जाते हो? तुम वो किताब बन गए हो जो दूसरे लिख रहे हैं। तुम पानी की तरह आकारहीन हो चुके हो। लोग जिस बर्तन में डाले उस बर्तन का आकार ले लेते हो। तुम्हें अपनी पहचान वापस पानी है। Are you the kite stuck between the branches and forgotten by all? तुम दूसरों की बातों को अपनी परछाई क्यों बना देते हो? क्यों आसपास की दुनिया को खुद से ज़्यादा प्यार करते हो? इस ज़िंदगी की रेस में भाग तो रहे हो, लेकिन जीतने के लिए नहीं, जीने के लिए। एक ही तो ज़िंदगी है, इसे भी किसी और की शर्तों पे जी लोगे तो अपना किसे कहोगे? तो अब अपनी किताब के शायर तुम खुद बनो, उस बर्तन में बहो जिसमें तुम चाहते हो। अपने आप को अपनी परछाई बनाओ। तुम जो भी हो, जैसे भी हो, बिल्कुल अमेजिंग हो। You are not a kite stuck between the branches. You are the kite soaring high in the sky. So just fly. Fly into this one life and let this life fly right into you. धन्यवाद.
Thank you, Priya.
Listen to this gliding music of Echo by Axel Teslev, influenced by Western classical music and Eastern musical traditions. Please give a huge round of applause for reciters, music team, and music piece this morning. I would like to invite Punita ma'am to address the assembly.
Namaste, children. Good morning. I love this assembly today because of its theme. And I'm sure somewhere you could connect with the theme. Could you? Could you connect with it? Because you're at that age when you've started to think for yourself. So here I'll just add a little bit more and then we'll wind up. Children, at this age, you are at a level where your own mind, your own desires, your own wishes are pulling you on one side. On the other side, you are thinking about what if it doesn't happen. That fear is also there. And so because of that fear, sometimes we don't want to take a full responsibility of our actions. What if something happens? And you want to depend on your parents. You want to depend on what others have already, tread before. And you kind of take an easy path. Right? Is that a lot of you must be going through this because everybody does. So my dear children, I just want to tell you this. Do not worry. Take a path less trodden. Even if it has, there are no examples in front of you, you set the example. And trust me, destiny will take care. If you work hard, wherever you are, you will make a mark. But follow your passions. If there is a passion you have for something, make it your profession. You'll reach somewhere, 100%. Nobody can stop you from that. But if you follow a profession where it is safe, पैसा आ जाएगा, चलो यहाँ पर जिंदगी कट जाएगी, after a very short time, that frustration will start coming and then you'll say, oh God, I should have done that. When you see people who are walking that path, that's when that frustration comes, bitterness comes, and life is over. So my dear children, be very, very independent in your thinking. And just the other day, I was reading a book, And in that, this lady, I forget the names. So this lady, she went to the US after her 12th. And she was doing pretty well in the sense that she just begun. And she started thinking, okay, what is it that I want to, she was not happy, even though she started getting good money. So she said that she started sitting at a time, one particular time, and started thinking inside, what is it that she wanted? She said, I went to that peaceful area and I started thinking, and then it started emerging. And then she changed her path. And she said, what she said is that I'm so happy today that, that I'm doing what I want. I have everything that I need and I want, and I'm walking the chosen path, not the path that the world says you should choose. So my dear children, what I would suggest to you is, whenever you get time, 10 minutes, just close your eyes and think. In the recesses of your heart, actually all answers are there. You don't need any teacher. You don't need anybody to tell you. You will get the answers yourself, like everybody does. So go inside, ask yourself, what is it you really want to do in life? And then boldly follow that path. Hard work you have to do everywhere. But working hard on a path which is your passion, it's very easy. You'll slide through. But working hard on a path which is not yours and still you have to do, it's a chore then. You won't enjoy. So be individual, be bold, and you are SNK children. I've been noticing that the children are so independent, so good, so intelligent. I'm very impressed. So you can do what you want to do. All right? So all the best to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Let us pay tribute to our mother nation by rising up for the national anthem. Assembly Saudhan. Assembly Vishran. Thank you all for being a wonderful audience and have a great day ahead.
कहेगा ये पल खुद से निकल, जीते हैं चल, जीते हैं चल, जीते हैं चल। वो मुसाफिर था जाने दे, धूप आंगन में पाने दे, जीते हैं चल, जीते हैं चल, जीते हैं चल। जीते हैं चल, जीते हैं चल, जीते हैं चल।